Right, that first method has just led me to how I'm actually going to do this. I could tell from the start that it wasn't right, but I couldn't see how. So what I've got now is, instead of having just one piece of wood in there, I've got half a hexagon. So 3 parts of a hexagon. That I can screw the 2 ends. The 2 ends are just a part of the chuck now, they're a jig. I've labelled them 1, 2 and 3, and over here I've got 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so that's going to be, my initial step's going to be, with 1, 2 and 3 in, I'm going to hollow out a hemisphere. Then I'm going to put 4, 5 and 6 in and hollow out the other half of the hemisphere. And then, bear with me, bit of juggling. Oh, stay there. Right, think of it like this. This is the top view, and this is the face view. Hold on, a lot of juggling. The faces being these 2, you can see 2 at any one time. So if that's the top of this, and when I tilt it down, I've got 2 faces I can see, 1 and 3. So I'll put grooves in there to follow a pattern, and I'll make a little cardboard template that the centre will be the bit that's hollowed out into a hemisphere. So I'll just put a series of grooves, randomish pattern like your piercing. It's kind of reverse of piercing in a way, because I'm leaving in what you would take out in piercing, and I'm taking out what you would leave in. So I'll do that on 1 and 3 from the cardboard template, and those cardboard templates will be, because when you think number 4, this face of number 4 has got to be the opposite of this face of 3, and 4 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 6 and 1 and 1 and 2. See, they all have to be mirror image of each other. So that's why you use a little cardboard tracing template and trace it on. Sorry, my radio's distracting me. So yeah, I'll groove that in. I don't know whether I'm going to use just a Fordham or a router, or some combination of those things. Now the other thing about this is, and you think, if I drill random holes through it, random as well, I'm going to drill random holes through. From the inside and the outside. I'm going to do that little array of small holes, but some big holes in from that cross between 2 and 3 of these triangles. That's going to give me other connections which just make it look more interesting, as well as having that. See, this will just give me 6 lines of lines of latitude, with an array of holes going around it that meet up in networks. But the other holes that come across will join those networks up in another dimension. I know it's complicated, but my instruction book hasn't got many instructions in, so it's just a blank pad of paper. I wish there was some instructions, but you know, it wouldn't be a challenge if there was, I suppose. So yeah, there'll be holes coming in to these holes from other places, and the good thing about this is, because one thing that concerned me was, how do I sand this inside? Well, while this is in pieces, when it's in pieces, I'll have access to sand and shape, so I'll be able to get some nice interesting shapes between the holes that come in from on these planes and the holes that come in from other places in the sphere, or what will become the sphere. So that's where I am. I've discarded the original idea, the original approach of having that just one piece things, because I could see that it wasn't going to be, it just gives me one plane of interest to look at. This has given me 3 planes, but 6 bits to form interest in the pattern, in the patterns that are going to form. I think this is going to work. I'm a lot more confident than when I started anyway. So I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.